The average daily balance method, part 1. Use the average daily balance method to find the finance charge on the credit card account having the following transactions. Assume that the interest rate is 1.5% per month on the average daily balance. The average daily balance method calculates the amount owed at the end of each day and then divides the resulting amount by the number of days in the billing cycle to get an average daily balance. We'll use the total for the average daily balance to find the finance charge. To do this, we need to create a chart. On the screen, we have a chart that will help us perform the calculations in the average daily balance method. The first column represents the transactions. Here we've already filled in the transactions for each day of the billing cycle. We have January 27th, there was a balance of $800.49. On February 9th, we charged $100.05. February 13th, we returned $64.87. February 20th, we charged $95.20, and then February 24th, we had a payment of $100, and February 26th, we charged $16.42. The second column represents the number of days until the next transaction. So we'll compute or identify this value for each transaction. The third column is the balance. And the fourth column is the number of days, which we found in this column, times the balance, which we found in this column. So let's begin completing the chart. First, we want to find the number of days until the next transaction for January 27th. So notice that the next transaction is February 9th. So we want to count the number of days between the 27th and the 9th. We're going to count the day that the transaction was made, which is the 27th, but we're not going to count the day of the next transaction, which is February 9th. So we'll count 27th, the 28th, the 29th, the 30th, and the 31st of January. We'll also count the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th of February. Now we'll just count the number of days that we've listed. And if we count all those dates, we'll see that we have 13 days until the next transaction. Now we'll list our balance. And notice that our balance on January 27th is just the previous balance. So we'll just write down the previous balance, which is $800.49. And this can also be thought of as the starting balance for the billing cycle. Now we'll multiply 13 times $800.49 and round to two decimal places, and we get $10,406.37. Now we'll move on to the next row. So on February 9th, we charged $100.05. First, we need to figure out the number of days into the next transaction. The next transaction was made on February 13th. So we count the 9th and we go until the 13th. So 9, 10, 11, and 12. We don't count the 13th. So this tells me that there are 4 days until the next transaction. Now the balance is found by taking the balance in the previous row, which is $800.49. And since we charged $100.05 on February 9th, we're going to add that value that we charged to that balance. So I'll add $100.05. When we add those two values together, we get $900.54. Next, we'll multiply the number of days, which is 4, by the balance we just found. And when we multiply those two values together, we get $3,602.16. Now we'll move on to the third row. So our third row tells us that on February 13th, we returned items for $64.87. So the number of days until the next transaction is found by looking at the next column, and the next transaction was on February 20th. So we're going to count from the 13th to the 20th. So we have 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And that represents 7 days. Now our new balance is found by taking the balance in the previous row, which was $900.54. And on February 13th, we returned $64.87. So we're going to subtract any returns to get our new balance. And our new balance is $835.67. So we'll multiply that by 7. And we get $5,849.69. We're going to continue this process for the next row. So we have on February 20th, we charged $95.20. First, we'll find the number of days until the next transaction, and the next transaction happened on February 24th. So we have the 20th, 21st, 22nd, and 23rd that will count, and that's 4 days. Then we'll find the new balance, which is found by taking the previous balance in the last row and adding $95.20 to it, since that was a charge. So our new balance is $930.87. We'll multiply $930.87 by 4 to get a value of $3,723.48. If we look at our next row, we made a payment on February 24th of $100. The next transaction was on February 26th, so the 24th to the 25th gives us 2 days. Then the balance is $930.87 minus 100, since a payment is subtraction, and our new balance is $830.87. Then our last column will multiply 2 by $830.87 to give us a value of $1,661.74. Our last transaction was on February 26th, and we charged $16.42. Now recall that our billing period is from January 27th to February 27th. So we don't count the last day, which was February 27th. So that means we'll only go until the 26th. So we're only counting the 26th for this transaction, so that's 1 day. And then $830.87 plus $16.42 gives us a value of $847.29. We'll multiply that value by 1, so our balance is $847.29. Once we complete the chart, our next step is to add up all of the totals that we found in the last column. So we're going to add $10,406.37 to $3,602.16 to $5,849.69 to $3,723.48 to $1,661.74 and to $847.29. When we add all of those values together, we should get a total of $26,090.73. Now we can work on finding the finance charge since we have the total. Next, we're going to find the principal. So the principal is also called the average daily balance. So we're going to take this total and we're going to divide by the number of days in the billing cycle. And if you added up all the number of days in the second column of the chart, we found that there was 31 days in that billing cycle. So $26,090.73 divided by 31 days gives us an average daily balance of $841.64, and that's rounded to 2 decimal places. Then our last step is to find the finance charge. And the finance charge we're going to write as FC, just for shorthand, is found by taking the average daily balance, which is $841.64, and then multiplying it by the monthly interest rate. And our problem tells us that the monthly interest rate is 1.5%. 1.5% written as a decimal is 0.015. So we'll multiply that by 0.015 and we get a value of 12.6246. And since this is a monetary value, we'll round to 2 decimal places. So our final answer is $12.63. And that is the finance charge on the credit card having those transactions.